One Thursday afternoon after class, Mr. Thomas asked Layla to stay for a minute. "Layla," he said, "I have something to ask you. One of the local schools is looking for a teacher's helper. It's just part-time, and you don't need perfect English. You'd help with small children. Would you be interested?" Layla's eyes widened. "Me, really? Yes, really," Mr. Thomas said. "I believe in you." Layla felt nervous, but also excited. That night, she talked to Mrs. Carter about it. "You should try," Mrs. Carter said. "It's the next step in your journey." So Layla went to the school for an interview. The principal was kind and spoke slowly. She asked Layla many questions, and Layla answered as best as she could. A few days later, she received a phone call. "Layla, we'd like to offer you the position." Tears filled her eyes. "Thank you," she said softly. "Thank you so much." On her first day as a teacher's helper, Layla wore her nicest clothes and brought a notebook. The children were small and full of energy. Some of them spoke English well, some didn't. Layla helped them with reading, games, and cleaning up. One little girl, Sophia, reminded Layla of her younger sister back home. Sophia was shy and quiet, just like Layla had been. Over the weeks, Layla grew more confident. She even started reading storybooks out loud to the children. At first, she was afraid to mispronounce words, but the children didn't mind. They loved her voice, her smile, and her kindness. One day, Sophia drew a picture and gave it to Layla. It showed a stick figure with a heart and the words, "I love Miss Layla." Layla looked at the picture for a long time. Her heart felt full. A few months passed. Layla had learned many new words. Her English was still not perfect, but it was strong enough to help others. One day, the community center where she studied asked her to give a small speech at an event for new immigrants. Layla felt her stomach turn, a speech. In English, Mrs. Carter held her hand. "You have a story to tell," she said, "and it will help others." Layla spent days writing her speech. She practiced in front of the mirror, in front of her cousin, and even to her teacup. The day of the event came. Layla stood at the microphone, her hands shaking. She looked at the audience. Some were smiling. Some looked just as nervous as she once did. She took a deep breath. "My name is Layla. I came here alone 2 years ago. I was scared. I didn't speak English well. But I found people who believed in me. I found a library, a teacher, and a friend who helped me believe in myself. I still make mistakes, but I'm not afraid anymore. I want you to know you can do this too. We are all learning. We are all growing." "Thank you." The room clapped. Mrs. Carter was crying. Chapter 10, Home Inside the Heart. 1 year after her arrival, Lila sat by the same library window, reading a book. She had a job she loved, new friends, and dreams that were growing again. She no longer felt like she was just surviving. She was living. She still missed home. She always would, but now she had two homes, one in her memories and one in her heart. As she looked out the window at the world, she smiled and whispered to herself, "I am no longer the girl who was afraid to speak. I am Layla. I am strong." One belong here. One rainy afternoon, while Layla was organizing books at the library, Mrs. Carter came in smiling. "Layla," she said, "someone is here to see you." Layla turned around and gasped. Her cousin, Sarah, from her home country was standing there, holding an umbrella and a suitcase. "Sarah," Layla ran to her and hugged her tightly. "What are you doing here?" "I came to study," Sarah said. "You inspired me. I saw your letter. I knew if you could do it, maybe I could too." Layla's eyes filled with tears. She hadn't seen family in over a year. That night, they sat in the kitchen drinking tea and laughing about childhood memories. "I'm scared," Sarah admitted. "I was too," Layla replied. "But everything starts with one brave step." With her English improving and confidence growing, Layla started helping other immigrants who were new to the city. She volunteered at the community center every Saturday, guiding people through bus routes, job applications, and English class schedules. One day, a young mother from Syria came in with 2 small children. She didn't speak any English and looked lost. Lila gently smiled, walked over, and spoke slowly using hand gestures and simple words. The woman's eyes relaxed. She wasn't alone anymore. Later, the center coordinator pulled Lila aside and said, "You have a gift. You make people feel safe. We'd like to offer you a part-time job as a cultural liaison." Layla's heart swelled. A year ago, she was the one who needed help. Now, she was the one giving eye one evening. Lila sat by her window with her notebook. She wrote down her goals. 1. Finish advanced English classes. 2. Apply to college. Thank you so much to everyone who subscribes and likes our channel. Your support means the world to me and helps me create more content for you.